Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. The hurricanes have been nuts. We had Hurricane Helene and all the aftermath that is still ongoing and going to be ongoing for some time, as well as now Hurricane Milton coming in as I am recording this. And, I just wanted to throw out there are resources for those of you who are there. My thoughts and prayers are with you. I hope that you're safe through this Hurricane Milton. If you've left and you're going to be coming back to who knows what, I want you to know that there are resources for you. And the VA just put out we'll call it a press release, put out a news release here on this specific topic. And it just came out October 8th, and I wanted to share it today. Here's the important piece. Look, this is obviously going to only affect certain folks, right? If you're watching this and you're in Oregon, obviously you're not going to be impacted by the hurricane. But our brothers and sisters are. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the thumbs up. That's really important. And watching the video puts this into the hands of others. Now, you can take this information and apply it to pretty much any disaster. So think about the fact that whether you're in a wildfire area or earthquakes or what have you, there's going to be some information here that applies. So with that, let's jump into this. Thank you so much for watching. All right. We are currently experiencing an unprecedented hurricane season impacting millions of veterans as we face this and other natural disasters like tornadoes, for one, historic flooding. I'm going to throw in wildfires. It's important for veterans and their families to know that the VA is here to help. In the wake of a disaster, here are some resources available to you. Now, I don't know if they're going to jump into this. I want to throw out there that a lot of times in these areas, you're going to see the DAV, you're going to see maybe American Legion, those types of organizations, maybe your local and state, county veteran service officers or their Veterans Affairs departments, also setting up booths and so forth. Now, here's the thing with that. Even if you don't think there's anything that they can offer you, go to it and hear what they say, because they might tell you something that you're not aware of. Just saying. All right, so here we go. Free and confidential support is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for veterans in crisis by phone or chat at 988 and then press 1. Or you can send a text to 838-255. There's a hyperlink to chat online. There's support for deaf and hard of hearing at 1-800-799-4889. You can rewind and go back to that. It'll also put it in the description. Housing assistance. If you are a veteran who now needs immediate housing assistance in the aftermath of a natural disaster, call the National Call Center for Homeless Veterans, available 24/7 at 1-877-424-3838, 877-424-3838. If you've relocated to a shelter or disaster recovery center because of a natural disaster, we may have already deployed a team to contact you with health care and benefits you need. If you need help finding housing, we'll assign you a case manager. Moving on, VA contact information. My suggestion is just have this stuff plugged into your phone. I mean, you save 1,000 numbers you never call anyway. You might as well put in a couple that you might need to in the event of an emergency type situation. So here we go. Reach us with any VA related question or for information at 800-698-2411. Why not have that in your phone? Healthcare. If you're enrolled in VA healthcare and a disaster has impacted you, we may already be in contact with you to learn how we can support you. If we haven't contacted you, call your nearest VA medical center to speak with a patient advocate team. All right, there's a few bullet points here. I don't know, 5 or 6, and we're going to go through these. Check out the Find VA Locations tool to locate the facility closest to you. The VA Emergency Pharmacy Service may be deployed during a natural disaster. These self-contained vehicles can serve as outpatient pharmacy for veterans in the affected area within a few hours. Probably good to know where one of those are if that's what you need. If a natural disaster has impacted your access to needed prescriptions or medical equipment like oxygen tanks, we can work with mobile clinics, home health teams, and community care providers to get you the prescriptions and medical equipment you need. VA may also stage public contact teams at local shelters or in disaster recovery centers to connect with veterans in need of health care and benefits, to include housing and case management. VA Health Benefits Hotline is staffed Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 877-222-8387. Natural disasters may impact your ability to reach us via phone. If you think your life or health is in danger, call 911, obviously, or go to the nearest emergency room if that's not impacted. If you have a non-urgent emergency question, you can reach VA through My Healthy Vet secure messaging for appointment scheduling, prescription refills, and to access your medical records. If you do not have a My Healthy Vet account, take the time to register for one. VA supports caregivers. Contact your local facility or the caregiver support line at 855-260-3274. There's also a toolkit with a hyperlink there for the caregivers. That should be in the description here. Benefits and compensation. Unable to get a benefit payment. Remember, there is a handful of folks that get paper checks still, as far as I know. Unable to get a benefit payment after a disaster, contact the VA National Call Center and learn how to request a special one-time payment at 800-827-1000, which is also a great general number for benefits. VA can ask home loan lenders to put a 90-day freeze on foreclosures or encourage waiving late charges for VA home loans. If your school closes temporarily due to a disaster, VA may continue payments. Contact GI Bill specialists at 888-442-4551. That can be substantial. That could be a substantial amount of money that you are absolutely going to need. So make that phone call. If you are a displaced veteran and receive employment services from the VA, you may qualify for 2 additional months of Employment Adjustment Allowance, EAA. Contact your local VA regional office to speak with your local veteran readiness and employment specialist to learn more. VA specially adapted housing program may be able to assist you to fund home repairs after a disaster following FEMA and insurance efforts. Reach Adapted Housing at 877-827-3702. If a disaster caused the loss of a previously adapted automobile, VA may be able to help after insurance. Contact the VA at 800-827-1000. Mail contingency. If natural disasters disrupt the timeliness of VA receiving your important claims paperwork or gathering information for you, know that the VA will not penalize you for subsequent mail delays. You may also submit claims and upload any other relevant information through your va.gov account. Now, I'm going to throw out there, Florida's huge veteran population. Well, it's a big state on all aspects. But Florida is the number 3 state for veteran population. So there are a lot of veterans in the state of Florida. Moving on, for life insurance, if you're affected by a natural disaster, we may offer instant loan approvals online or provide same-day processing for policy loans. We may also provide same-day processing and approval for these: withdrawals from dividend credit and deposit accounts, and then also a claim for when an insured person passes away. The Office of Service Member Group Life Insurance, the OSGLI, follows disaster alerts issued by each state Department of Insurance in the event of a natural disaster. These alerts generally pause insurance coverage from lapsing for people in affected areas and extend the grace period for premium payments. To learn more, call 800-669-8477. They're there 8:30 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. To contact the OSGLI, you can contact them at 800-419-1473. They're there from 8 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can actually email them, and that will be in the description as well. Fraud. All right, this is the last topic, fraud. Some predators use natural disasters and emergencies to target veterans. Tell me it ain't so. This is, come on. So Good to know. Some predators use natural disasters and emergencies to target veterans. This may include disaster response imposters and scammers claiming they're from charities offering fake emergency loans. If you think you may be a victim of fraud, call us at 833-388-7233. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. VA's Office of Emergency Management drives a comprehensive emergency management program at all VA facilities to ensure continuity of benefits and health care for veterans. While we shared quite a few resources above, it's important to work with your local VA team so they can fully support you following a natural disaster. There'll be a couple more hyperlinks. And with that, that does it. The big one, look, hey, fraud, be aware. If it sounds too good to be true, do a little bit of cross-checking out there. So Hurricane Milton on its way in, Hurricane Helene, all the aftermath that's going to last a very long time. Reach out and make sure that you're getting the support that you need. All right, with that, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.